What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So right now I am going in with the Charles Pallet in that brown and black shade. I am going to use those two colors as my transition colors for my cut crease. And by the way, I did do my eyebrows and prime my eyelids off camera. Now I'm just going to be taking that brown shade and actually blending out that black so that it's not too harsh. I'm going to be using my Maybelline makeup remover to remove the excess product to cut my crease. I am going to be using Q-tips today, and then I'm also going to go through and clean it up with a brush. I did go through and clean up the rest of the product using a makeup wipe. Going in with my P. Louise base in the shade number 2, I am going to go through and actually carve out my cut crease exactly where I cut it using the Maybelline. Taking my AOA stiffling brush, I'm going to go through and actually blend out that product. To make sure I got it precisely, I did go through with a flat brush and actually blended out the top part of my cut crease. Going back into the Charles palette, I'm going to be using that top beige shade, and then I'm going to be placing that all over my lid. As I was laying this down, I realized it was a little bit too light for me, so I did go in with a darker tan shade and actually place that on top of the beige. Now moving on to the best part, I am going to be going in with my Duo Lash Glue in a champagne color glitter, and that's actually going to be the center part of my cheetah print. So right now I am just placing random dots of the Duo glue all over my lid, and then I'm going to go through and actually lay that glitter down exactly where I laid the dots. When creating the center, I didn't want too big of a dot because I do have to go through and add the outer part of the cheetah print. To complete the cheetah print, I went in with my e.l.f. liquid liner and actually drew 3 lines around each dot that I placed. I did make it a little bit different because all spots are different. Some had 2 and some had 3. To pop off this cut crease, I did go through and add some glitter to the baseline of my crease. Using a makeup wipe, I did go through and clean up any excess product. To make this a little bit more sharper, I did go through with a little bit of foundation, actually winged it out a little bit more. To give this look a little bit more dimension, I did go through and actually add an outer line of e.l.f. liner on the outside of my eyeshadow. And if you know, you know. I have to go through and make sure this is very clean and very precise. Moving on to my face, I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses Drop Foundation, and I'm actually going to be blending it everywhere except for the center of my face. Jumping straight to highlighting my face, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso. I'm just going to be highlighting in the usual areas. To blend out that concealer, I'm going in with a sponge, and I'm actually going to start in the center of my face and then blend my under eyes last. As I always say, it is best to powder right after you do your under eyes so that it does not crease. Going in with my fluffy brush, I am going to go through and brush off all the excess product. Going in with the brown and the orange shade in the Charles Pallet, I'm actually going to contour and add blush. Going in with my Ruby Kisses highlight, I'm going to go through and highlight in my usual areas as well as on my nose and on the bridge of my nose. Moving on to my lips, as I wait for my eyelashes to dry, I am going in with my NYX dark brown lip liner, and then I'm also going to go through my Ruby Kisses dark brown lipstick and actually outline where I put the liner. And this is a new method that I actually tried. I actually used a beige concealer for the center and then topped it off with some gloss. Adding some finishing touches, I did go ahead and put on my lashes as well as add some white base to my under eye. And she is slayed again, sis. Like, this is one of my favorite looks. This is my first time trying cheetah print. If y'all like this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you guys for tuning in.